You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Hey, born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. Oh yeah. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hands up high, heels on beat, praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace, a little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for. So I two-step, testify, slide every turn. He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Yes, y'all. Let me hurry up and get this in so I can lay down and get ready for Pretty Chocolate Girls panel tonight. So if you be looking for me around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be over at Pretty Chocolate Girls house. Okay, come one, come on, let's have a ball. All right, all right. Again, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. You know I'm the Oprah, the what, the smooches. So mwah, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a smooch. I want y'all to feel loved on this Friday the 13th. Yes, baby. I don't know why, but Friday the 13th is usually good for me. I know what it says in, everybody says the devil's day, the bad day, and it could be. I don't know all of that. All I know is it gives me love. Anytime there's a Friday the 13th, it gives me love. In case in point, when I used to be pregnant, I'm telling you, black cats will follow me. I don't know what that meant. Okay. Anywho, moving forward, everybody. Okay. What's up, Auntie Melissa Boo? What is up? All right. Thank you so much for your support, love. I thank y'all. And just in case, when Auntie Melissa come off her sabbatical, please support her channel. Y'all can go look at her videos now. She is a content creator and we appreciate her. Okay. All right. Hey, Red Treasure Love. Hey, beautiful. Yes, honey. Yes. We're gonna hit this real quick. and we're gonna get up out of here because, like I said, I got to lay down. If you're not busy tonight around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, come and join me over on Pretty Chocolate Girls panel. Okay, be there. I'll be square. All right, we're gonna have some fun over there. I'm gonna hang as long as I can, y'all. As long as I can. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about something. I am one of these people who give people their props. Okay, I want to say to, like I said, Auntie Melissa's here. I want to say to her, she has given me some sound advice when it comes to YouTube, and that I also use in my real life. Tita Talks, she's not on here anymore, but y'all know I love me some Mama Tita. Okay, Tita Talks gave me some encouragement. She was one of my biggest supporters. She got all my books and everything. So Tita Talks will always be important to me, and she actually gave me some good advice as well. One of the other people that gave me some good advice about my platform and about my YouTube channel was S_Hutchinson Shelly. Okay, and Shelly told me, she said, you get, when you got something valuable and you know you got something valuable, you cannot allow people to treat you cheap. Come on now. That right there is set with me. It's set with me that somebody of her caliber, because y'all know she's a big hitter in the beefing sector, for somebody of her caliber to come and grace my panel and talk to me as somebody on the rise. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. And I took it to heart. And I started thinking, redoing some things. And she was like, believe in what you're talking about. No matter even if you don't stay on her no hours, she said, just be faithful, and you'll keep building up your stuff. And I took that, and I started standing on that. Because, see, let me tell y'all, a whole lot of people that has been out here in this thing for a long time will see somebody like myself and everything. Like, I've had my channel. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But once I start becoming active on my channel, then I kind of start seeing, okay, I'm going to talk about what I'm good at. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into where I'm good at. I'm going to get into where I fit in. And for somebody who got a whole bunch of subs that's made their way in the whole sector, who's a heavy hitter, for them to come to somebody like me who is just getting their channel off the ground and hadn't even had 500 people yet, I don't think. And to give me some pearls of wisdom, just like Auntie Melissa, just like Mama Tita, that meant a lot to me, because a lot of people that got a lot of people, they don't care nothing about you. Don't care nothing about your channel. Shout out to Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley gave me some pearls of wisdom. He's another heavy hitter in the beefing sector. Brianna Simone, she gave me, so she told me just stay consistent. Stay consistent, whatever you do. Stay consistent. You know? So I don't take these people, what they tell me, lightly. I appreciate that. A lot of y'all miss out on your blessing because you're worried about the package that it comes in. Forget the package. Did you get the blessing? Okay? Forget the wrapping. Did you get the message? A lot of times people, you don't get it because you're too worried about who it comes by. You know? Yep, right, rare. And everything, y'all. But let me talk to also. Amongst blessings, there is always chaos demons. There's always chaos demons. Okay? Chaos demons is basically what it says, okay? Chaos demons, let me give you a biblical reference on that. In the Bible, a chaos demon or a chaos monster represent primordial, okay, forces of disorder, rebellion, and destruction that oppose God's orderly creation. These figures often come in sea monsters like Leviathan or Rahab. Y'all know Rahab was the prostitute, right? All right. So, in other words, chaos demons can come in any form through anyone. You have to be able and have wisdom enough to see what a person's motives is. And a lot of times on here, we can't look at a person in their eyes. So you have to be a discerner of their energy and spirit. Because just like you got a lot of people that's for you, you got a lot of people that wants to see your destruction. See, a lot of people, I used to say this and I still say this to a certain extent, you hate me because you ain't me. Okay. I am one the same way I am on her, I'm worse off of her. Meaning where I stand my ground on her, baby, you better ask somebody. Okay. So it's just weird to me that people, I don't have no swelling stories. I don't have no good words and all of this and stuff. All I got is me and my intelligence and the things that I've been through. And if that's not enough to draw my people, because not everybody's my people, but if that's not enough to draw my people and to help my people, then I don't know what to tell you. Because there's a lot of faking and funking on her. It's a lot of people come on her and become something that they not. So when we meet, come on, JB, when we meet the real you, we don't know how to act because we've never met that person before. You sent your representative in front of you. So we liked and met your representative. We didn't meet you. So now that we meet you, we don't know how to act. Would the real content creator please stand up? Okay. With a real, hey Charlie Boo, that's my sister from another mister, y'all. With a real content creator, please stand up. I did a live one day and said the title of the live was "How much is that content creator in the window?" Y'all might want to look at that one. That's one of my best contents that I've done, and I based it on what people would do for entertainment. What all people would do, to be number one and to get out here and get their name out here. They'll lie, steal, cheat, and kill. Okay. A lot of times they'll kill people with their words and everything. So, what would that but I broke it down more than that, y'all. Y'all gotta go look at that live. Is how much is that content creator in the window? Y'all ever seen that commercial say how much is that doggy in the window? Cause it be doing flips, it be doing everything just so people can look at it and take it home. And that's how a lot of these people is on YouTube. See, here's my thing. A lot of y'all and subbies, I'm talking to you too. A lot of y'all are so unattached to the real, you don't know what it looks like. You so used to being around fake and phony people that you have adopted fake and phony as real. And as the real, it doesn't entertain you because it doesn't stroke you and rub you up and down and all this and stuff. So you don't know how to take people who come on here and do what it says. YouTube. That means to televise yourself. Okay, YouTube. That's what it means. Whatever that looks like, whether you walk every day, whether you pop popcorn, whether you sit back in a chair with a cigarette and smoke it and talk to people, it's YouTube. Okay, and a lot of people don't know how to take that. They don't understand what YouTube means. Hold on, real quick. Which is crazy because I want to be entertained. I want to be entertained. Okay, well, go be entertained. It's a lot of foolery and fuckery out here on this YouTube apparatus. It's a lot of it. But I always tell people, you can't always eat desserts all day, every day. You need something to balance that out. And that lets me know that in your real life, people can't have a real conversation with you because you ain't gonna want to hear it. You ever talk to somebody or y'all try to talk to somebody and they start cutting you off? And you be like, one is rude. Okay, it's rude. Two is disrespectful. Three, it shows your maturity level. It shows how young and a man you are. Because if you're a grown person, we should be able to have a dialogue back and forth. I ain't saying you're gonna agree with everything I'm saying. I ain't saying that you're gonna like what I'm saying, because I may not like what you're saying, but I respect me enough to respect you enough to hear what you gotta say. Because even though it may not be for me, it might be for somebody I run into. It might be for something down the road, and I'll think back to the conversation we had and go, you know what? Like people, when I teach on these herbs, a couple of people told me, when you was teaching on that, I ain't have no use for that. I was like, well, I'm going to listen just in case. And then what happened? They went to the doctor, and the doctor said some things of the things. And what they do, what day was that? I think Creole said, and they go back and get it. So you can't always shut your man down because right now it's not what you never know when you're gonna need it. Some things are survival skills. Right. Hey, Blended. Don't forget to support Charlie, y'all, and Blended too. Yeah, it's weird. You can't, when people do me like, okay, let me tell y'all, case in point. Case in point, okay. Uh I'm sorry, y'all, I had a noise and I don't know what they doing outside. But anyway, yeah, so let me tell y'all, one of my exes, he's the cute dog, okay? He was talking to me on the phone. We was talking, and he asked me out. Okay. And I said, given your track record, I'm gonna respectfully decline. Okay, that's how I said it. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Just hold on. I said I'm a respectfully decline. First of all, y'all, the reason why I decline is because he is a known liar. And I'm gonna tell y'all all of that, but that's one of the reasons, okay? And so he was like, "What you want?" I said, "No, I'm good." I said, "You take somebody else. Take your son. Take somebody else. But I don't want to go out to dinner, lunch, nothing with you." That's how straightforward I am. Okay. Can't nobody ever say, "I didn't know what she meant." Yes, you did, because I told you. Yes, you did. Okay. So anyway, so he was like, "Well, can I ask why not?" I said, "Yeah, you can." I said, "Because you asked me out once before for a lunch date. I cleared my schedule for you so we can catch up and all this and stuff. Not one time did you call me and say you couldn't make it. Not one time. You didn't text me. You didn't call me. Matter of fact, I didn't hear from you again until you hit my inbox asking me a question about something." I said, "Ed, fool me once, shame on me. I ain't got to keep going through. I don't deal with men that don't keep their word. You lie to me on something simple as a lunch. You a lie to me when it comes to the light bill. You a lie to me when it comes to my car. You a lie to me when it comes to insurance. You a lie to me when it comes to the mortgage payment. You lying about some lunch? Some lunch. Oh no. I don't want to go to lunch with you. I don't want to do nothing with you. The furthest we're gonna get is this conversation. And for real, after this, if you don't want to call me back, you ain't even got to. I can't believe you don't want to go to lunch with me. I said, well, the last time, here he goes. You always talking about old stuff. That's old stuff. You gotta give me a chance to book. I got quiet. Hello? I'm here. You ain't got nothing to say. Now, why would I say something else when you just told me disrespectfully that what I got to say to you don't matter? So now he's quiet. I said, it's letting me know my words and what I got to say is no value to you. So why would I even waste my time to keep talking to you? That would make me stupid. I said, what I want you to do, grow up. You older than me. And y'all, I'm learning this when it comes to some men. They can be older than you and just so oh Lord. It's my little brother. They can be older than you and be just as young in the mind, in life, in concepts. But so can women. That's why I tell y'all on here, you can't look at all us 50 plus women the same, because some of us ain't like that. Some of us are real mature women. The way we carry ourselves out here is how we deal on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't easily fall in love. Come on now, knock on wood, praise God. It takes a lot to get me. It takes a lot to get my attention. You have to be intelligent. You have to handle your business. And you got to be interested in me. I don't chase nothing but the money. And I don't chase that no more. Praise God, it follows me. Not everybody can say that. It follows me. I don't follow it. We are not, Auntie. I'm trying to tell them we are not the same, boo, at all. And I be hearing some people, be talking about them old women, them old women. All of us, and here's, first of all, let me say this. You better hope that the Lord allow you to see my age. Let's go there. Let's first go there. Because the way people are dying left and right, honey, they waking up dead. They waking up in another dimension. Baby, you better hope you get to see 50 anything. Because that's a blessing. Okay? And I am a blessed 50 that right now I don't have no gray hair. But when I do, I'm gonna embrace it because it's honey, I earned every strand that I got. I'm a 50 something that ain't got no wrinkles. Praise God. But when I do, I'ma embrace them because guess what? I earned every last one of them, baby. Every last one of them. I ain't mad about it. I ain't trying to play young when old got me. I'm embracing my 50s. I'm enjoying every year, every month. Yes, I got some aches and pains, and I'm still here to feel them. A lot of people lay on their back, they don't know where they at. So I don't apologize for being older. Not at all. Not at all. Thank the Lord I'm 55. I've lived to see this. I don't forget more than some people will ever endure in their life. That's why I don't listen to everybody, because everybody can't tell me nothing. Not everybody. Now, some people that's done been through some stuff, I'll listen to them. Auntie Melissa, I be over all in her check because she got wisdom just oozing from her mouth. I be cracking up because the stuff be real life funny and real life true. A lot of people, like I said, y'all want people to lie to y'all, put the rubber nose on, the floppy shoes, the ugly wig. Y'all want all of that just to sit up on this thing and talk to some people I don't know. Is you crazy? Now, there is people that do that, and I think you need to find those people. Some of us, we come on here with hey, baby, we're going to talk to you like we your aunties, your mamas and all of them with some wisdom and give you some stuff to look at, tell you about marriage. We might even talk a little bit about sex. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But it's some stuff that'll help you in my granddaddy's voice. It's some stuff that'll help you. Okay? So, yeah, I don't be around chaos demons. I don't. And when I know you won, I don't deal with you. Because I don't like my life turned upside down when it's not orchestrated or ordained by God. Whatever he allows to happen, that means he's got a way out for me. Whatever a man or the devil allows to happen, it means that, yeah. I've never been one to feel like I had to be a part of everything because I've always been a leader. Always been a leader, even when I didn't want to be. I remember my teacher, my professor, looking and saying, "Let me talk to you for a moment." He said, "What do you want to be?" I said, "I want to be a registered nurse." I said, and he said, "Well, okay, what is it?" I said, "I want to be a registered nurse." I said, "Because I want a Mercedes Benz." Mercedes Benz used to be my car, y'all. The 90s versions. Oh my God, the big bodies, those used to be my cars, okay? I said, I want to be a registered nurse so I can buy me a Mercedes Benz. He said, "What else you want?" I said, I want to own some land. He said, "Don't you know if you become a registered nurse, you'll get paid so much money, you can buy your land and then you can rent it out, or you can buy some property, rent it out, and it'll pay for your Benz. You won't have to come out of your pocket." I needed somebody like that to see who I was. And he said, "One thing bothers me about you, Coco." He said, "You a leader and you don't want to be." He said, "And that bothers me about you." He said, you are a natural born leader and don't want to be." He said, "You got to watch your power." It took that teacher to tell me that for me to embrace who I was for real. I always said, let me be to somebody what somebody was to me. I told y'all, my temper was so bad, I fought everybody. Wasn't no arguing. I didn't care if you was a man, a boy, from 8 to 80, blind, cripple, or crazy, you could get it. That was my slogan. From 8 to 80, blind, cripple, or crazy, you could get it. I didn't care who you was. We ain't gonna argue. We ain't gonna sit here and argue. That's a waste of time and breath. That's like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but you ain't going nowhere. Now, if we're going to fight. Let's fight. Let's get it over with. So I got stuff to do. So that's why now, once you get older and you got things to lose, you don't let nobody pull you in no bag like that at all. I done been there, done that, got my t-shirt in it, is not interested in it. Say what you want about me. Say, honey, you can say I'm poor. Okay. Thank you. But when people ain't got nothing to lose, they'll cause you to lose everything. Do you hear me? Your mind, your peace, your energy, your health, your wealth. Your family. When people ain't got nothing to lose, they'll cause you to lose everything. You got to know and pick your battles. You got to know who your opponent is. And that's why I tell people, I don't match energies no more. I match effort. If you make an effort with me, I'll make one with you. If you don't make one with me, I ain't going to make none with you. See how that works? See how that works? I'm never a pick me. I ain't got to be counted for. Now, if I like you and I support you, I like you and I support you. But don't never get it twisted. Because I'm one of them. You know what? I do what the Bible said, wear this world like a loose garment. I'll walk off in the heartbeat and be like, peace. And won't look back. She said, I grew, but I curved today. Okay, come on. I'm just saying it's weird. You know, it's weird. Don't ever let nobody get you in a trick bag. Don't ever let nobody, you know, and then you got to be careful, y'all. And you know, I got to add biblical to this just a little bit. Okay. I ain't trying to church you, just a little bit. Y'all do know that all the stuff that's happening on this particular social apparatus, y'all, it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. So, real quick, hold on. Where does it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. Right here. Right here. Right here. Be right here. And then some people, I think some, you know what? What's so funny, y'all? A lot of men support me more than women. I ain't mad about it. I'm not, because I'm grateful for the support. I'm not mad about that, but it's pitiful. It's sad because I try to straighten my other sisters' crowns like they try to straighten mine. The real ones that don't see, you know, that I'm not their competition, that we all can shine together. Also, shout out to Miss T Velocity, that we all can shine together. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't, I don't get that. I don't get that. I've never been a woman that has been jealous of anything that another woman has. I don't even understand how that works. I don't. Because if it was ever something that I wanted, I went and got it. If it was ever something I wanted, I went and got it. I ain't never been one that can't give another woman praise. I give another woman a comment, a compliment. I mean, it's cute. I like your car. Okay, girl, that skin's popping. Look at you. Ain't nothing hated in me. I think you got to be rotten on the inside. Something you got to be rotten or broken when you can't give another person a compliment. Case in point. Case in point on her. I'm gonna make a blanket. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened without using names. Okay. One day I was on her and I was pulling my stuff up and I started singing. And the people got to typing in the chat, was like, I know you could sing. You could sing like that. I had some more people drop down, was like, you trying to be Sister Watermelon and Sister Strawberry. Now, how many times have I told everybody who follow me that I come from a singing family? That's what we do. That I got celebrities that are my cousins, not second and third, but my first cousins, that my family is so big. Even some of my cousins have been on TV shows and things that has sung the theme shows. I've been the backup on theme shows. I myself have told y'all that on some of these R&B records where you hear a background singer, it's my voice mixed in with the lead singer. But I don't feel like I got to come on here and say all that every time I come on. Because 9 times out of 10, I hate to sing. I just do because it's natural. It's what we do. It's natural. And I was like, you know what? I could get into that and I could really say a whole bunch of stuff other than what I just said. I could say a whole bunch of stuff, but I ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. Because I ain't saying I'm the best singer around. I'm not. And ain't trying to be. That's the difference. I'm not trying to buck up against nobody. I be in no competition with nobody. Even JB asked me, "Hey, Miss T Velocity. Hey, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Miss you. Can't wait till you come back on. I hope everything is okay. Thank you so much, Miss T Velocity." Um, and I'm like, even mixology. Shout out to my sister. Even mixology said, why don't you her and I think it was JB too, said, why don't you ever join them competitions where they be singing and stuff? Uh-uh. Mm-mm. No, they can have it. It's okay. The closest I came to a competition sort of like it was when I entered Jill Comfort Zone. Shout out to Jill. When I entered into her poetry contest. That was the closest one that's to my real life because I'm a writer, you know. And everything, but no, I won't do that. And I was supposed to did the aggro challenge this month. I changed my mind because I don't feel like it, and I realized that's my 55-year-old privilege. Hey, AK, but that is my 55-year-old privilege. I don't feel like it, so I ain't. So yeah, we'll do it as time goes along. We'll do it as time goes along. The one thing we're supposed to be doing is me and JB again. We're supposed to be doing our little panel, but I'm waiting on him to work out whatever he's got to work out. And yeah, whatever. I'm waiting on JB for the first time. I'm waiting on him instead of him waiting on me. How about that? Okay. So yeah, but y'all, don't let nobody take you off your square. Don't let nobody, because a lot of these people that come on YouTube, this is all they got. It's the tuba to you. This is it. This is all. This is their claim to fame. This is what makes them feel great. Because outside of here, don't nobody know who they are. They own family don't deal with them. They don't have no life. The life that they tell you they living on her is not even what they living off of her. Okay. So don't let nobody pull your string enough to where you feel like you got to prove something. For what? To who? Why? I wish I would. I wish I would. I don't care what you think about me. If you say I ain't all that, I'm not. If you say that's why you only got 5 in your chat, I do. But even with my 5 people, I'm not asking you to be a part of it. See how that works? See how confident and successful I am? With my 3 people, I don't ask you to come. See, if I was really concerned, I'd be trying to get you over here, boo boo, since you the cat's meow. Don't nothing shake unless you come. See, some of us that's 50 and above, we not moved by that. We'll laugh at you and go, okay. Yeah, you're right. You absolutely right. Mm-hmm. So like I said, all you gotta do, y'all. Like I said, the old video is called "How Much Is That Content Creator in the Window?" And this one right here, like I said, can you tell me? I don't get it. I really don't get it. It says the wise is supposed to teach the young. Now I do know some young people you can't talk to, let alone teach them. They know everything about everything. They know why the atoms split in the mid-earth. They know why God created the sky. Like they know everything of all the everything. So you can't teach them. Let me charge this laptop up before she go dead on me. And I told y'all, honey, I always talk about my Heavenly Father because y'all wasn't there in December 2022. Okay? Y'all was not there in December 2022 when I was rushed to the emergency room. And the doctor told me, you got until March of next year and you're gonna be out of here. I went to the heart doctor day before yesterday. I went to my heart specialist. It had been a 1-year checkup. I goes in there, he's laughing at me because he's like, these are wasted visits, but I like to talk to you. He started messing with my socks because I wear funny socks. He started messing with my socks and said, "Oh, I love your socks. You always come here with some cute socks, and everything." And he was just talking to me. He was like, "How you feel?" I said, "I feel great." He said, "No chest pains, no blah, blah, blah." Because in 2018, I had a heart attack. And he said, "No chest pains." And I said, "Nope." I said, "Well, y'all just did an EKG. You tell me." He said, "To be honest with you, these are wasted visits because you're actually perfect." Now, let's go back over. Let me explain to some of y'all why I talk about God the way that I do. Real quick, okay? Because I know y'all want to hear that. Real quick. 2018, I had a heart attack. 2019, I was told that I had heart failure. Okay? That my heart would not get no better at all. And I said, "You mean to tell me my heart won't get any better?" He said, "Nope, it'll start slowly declining. We'll put you on medication. People live a long time with heart failure and blah, blah, blah." It's okay. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Once I prayed, and then I got in here, was like, "Okay, God, show me the herbs that you need me to take because I want to prove him wrong. And then if I give a testimony to other people how I was saved, I can save others." Okay. Then I goes back to my heart specialist and he said, "Well, you no longer have heart failure." And I don't know how that happens because that never happens. He said, "You got aortic valve, aortic stenosis, okay, which is hardening of the valve." Okay. He said, "So we're going to watch it. Right now, you're still good. But as years go, it's going to get worse and all this." I said, "So it's nothing I can do." He said, "Nothing." I said, "You sure?" He said, "I'm sure." He said, "So I see you in a year," which was last year, 2025. I goes in, playing with my socks again. He talks to me and everything. He said, "I got good news and bad news." I said, "Okay, what's the bad news?" He said, "You got gallstones." He said, "I'm going to send you to my friend. He's great." I said, "Okay." I said, "What's the good news?" He said, "I don't know what happened, but your heart is better." He said, "The aortic that was calcified, it's not calcified no more." He said, I'm not understanding it." I was sitting there like, "Come on, God. Come on, God." I said, "Oh, okay." He said, "So I don't need to see you for a year." Hence, 2 days ago. Went back in there 2 days ago, just waiting for him to diagnose me with something else now. Because they do an EKG every time I go in. Diagnose me with something else now. I go in there, they do the EKG and everything. I said, "Okay, so when I got to come back? 6 months, 3 weeks, what?" He said, "A year." He said, "Because I don't want to keep taking your money." He said, "I told you this is a wasted visit." He said, "Every time I say something, when you come back, you've proven me wrong. So don't play with me. I'm sorry that some of y'all don't experience God like that, but I do. And I promised him, because I told you I used to fight all the time, okay? And my father in the ministry, because I became a preacher, my father in the ministry said, "Look, you can't kick butt and preach. You're going to have to choose." Because, yes, I was still preaching the word and you said something to me wrong after church, I'd be done whooped you. That's how it was going. I ain't saying it was right, but that's how it was going, okay? All right? I told y'all, God calls the people and he qualifies to call, okay? He qualifies. What's up, Hebrew? He qualifies to call. So anyway, all right. So that's why I be on here talking about these herbs so much, y'all. I know a lot of people only believe they doctor. I get it, and I'm not telling you not to. You feel me? I'm not telling you not to at all. Only thing I'm saying is if they're gonna practice on you, why not you learn to practice on yourself? And like Charlie said the other day, God gave us the herbs of the field for us. Okay? Let me see. Who is it? Hey, Red. I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm so sorry. Okay, come on. I know you're right, Charlie. That's what I'm saying, and people, get mad and everything. I'll be like, "Honey, don't get mad. Scratch your butt and get glad because, hey, it ain't going to change over here. It's just not. You got enough people here that act a fool all day long. Choose you this day which one you want to listen to because it ain't coming over here. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. I got better things to talk about, and I'm knocking nobody because I be in there trying to hear what's going on too. Okay, but I'm just saying, honey, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. You know. And I'm gonna say this too: love those that will let you love them. Okay, love those that will let you love them. A lot of y'all trying to love people who are unlovable, and they don't want you to be a part of their life out to even show them love. And you're wasting time on that. Y'all, we don't have one thing we don't have more of is time. Okay? That's the one thing we don't have more of is time. So love those that will let you love them. And the ones that don't, shake it off, move on. For real, because there's somebody out here that needs what you're offering. Somebody. Why you keep trying to throw all this on, trying to help this person, and they keep blocking you with every hand, and you bumping your head up against the wall, and you getting so frustrated because you, baby, let them people go. Now, I did talk about real quick. It just went out of my head. It must not meant for me to say it. But let them people go, honey. They're not worth it. They are not worth it at all. Know your value, know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, know who you are and stand on it. It don't mean you can't learn from other people. We can learn from each other. We can learn about anything. It's things I don't know. I don't mind asking somebody. Ask Charlie. I where's Charlie at? Do you hear me? But that's my sister. If I don't know, I'm supposed to ask her. JB, when I don't know something, I ask JB. JB younger than me, but that's my little brother, and I know he knows some things. I'm gonna bounce it off against JB. It just is what it is. I don't feel like I have to pretend. Just because I got a doctorate degree don't mean I know everything. Now that was earned. Don't play me cheap. That degree was earned. Okay, I pulled my hair out and everything over that degree. That's why I'm patch headed now. But I'm just saying, some of y'all feel like you can't ask people nothing. But don't waste people's time asking them for something, like their advice on something or to do something, and you ain't listening. I can't tell you how many people have asked me about different things to help their situation. Now, to be honest, I should be charging. I should be. Okay. But because right now I still have a love for people and I don't want to. Okay. Because I'm going to get it to where only my people will be able to have access to me free of charge when it comes to this herbal medicine. Oh, and you going to need me. Have you seen the world? Have you seen all these wars that's breaking out and stuff? Don't you know it's only a matter of time before some of y'all favorite medication that y'all take, y'all not going to be able to take it? I hope y'all been listening to me on what herbs to get. But I'm going to be available for my people. Okay? It just is what it is. So while you can get information from me now, I would. So now, let me say this real quick. If you don't, you should. If you don't have black seed oil, I don't know how many times I done said this, okay? But everybody, when they send me an email about herbs, first thing they saying is, what herbs should I have? And then I feel like running my head into the wall because I'm like, how many times have I said black seed oil? Okay. One oil you should have is black seed oil. They have it in the tincture. They have it in the supplement, which is a pill form. You get whichever one you can afford, and you get whatever one you feel like you can use that gets in your system easier. Okay. Even if you feel like right now you don't need it, buy it and put it up. Don't wait until you need it. By the time you need it, it might be too late. I would at least have 2 bottles or 2 things of pills stacked up in my cabinet. Seriously. Because a lot of this stuff is going to go up. I've been telling y'all to get this stuff for some months now, really years. But I've really been telling y'all since last year, hey, go on and order it because the price is going up. Go on and, I see something happening, y'all. I see a price going up and it's going to be where you can't get it. Go on and get it, go on and get it, go on and get it. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, okay, girl, whatever. Okay. Now, if herbal supplements and stuff is going on, what you think your doctor's medicine gonna do, even with insurance? I'll wait. Okay. Anywho, move forward. Uh, so yeah, black seed oil, and then mullein leaf, mullein leaf, mullein leaf. I would get that in the tea as well as the tincture. Mullein leaf, mullein leaf, mullein leaf. Okay. Now let me share real quick because everybody always asks me. So let me share the tea. You can get it from anywhere. It's up to you. Okay. It's up to you. But hold on. Let me show y'all this tea. Reason why I like this tea is because the bags are not dyed. Okay. They're not dyed, but give me one moment. I'm going to pull it up for you. Okay, last time I ordered this tea was in 2021 because I got the supplements. Okay, let me see. Bringing it up now as we speak, y'all. Okay. This is mullein leaf, and the name of the tea is Buddha. Okay. See, this is mullein leaf right here. The name of the tea is Buddha. Okay. Buddha got all types of tea. Their tea bags are not dyed. Okay. They're not white. And that's what I like about them because they're tea, but they're organic herbal tea. Okay. And the tea bag is not dyed. All right. Mullein leaf, the main thing you need to know about mullein leaf is any type of lung situations, any type of congestions, okay? Lungs, congestion. It works for both. It's a powerhouse. It'll get your stuff back the way it's supposed to be, okay? And let's say you have COPD, it helps with that. It makes you breathe better. It helps the fluid get off of you. It helps your lungs be less inflamed. Okay. Now, no, I ain't no doctor, no medical doctor. I don't even play one on TV. This is just a teaching moment, and this is something that I use and I give people. Okay. So during the months of wintertime when you really go through the flu and all this and stuff, this is a great tea to have. And like I said, if you already got a lung situation happening, mullein leaf is what you need. Okay. It does other things, but right now that's what we're focusing on. Okay. That's what we're focusing on. Mullein leaf. And hold on. I was telling Brianna about this tea right here. This is another good tea. Let me bring this up. Hold on. I'll be back over to look at what y'all said in a minute. Give me one more. Hey, Fisher D Spot Boo. Thank you for dropping down. Okay, this tea right here. This tea right here, kid. This tea right here, kid. Uh, Here we go. This is the tea I was telling Brianna Pettyville Simone about. Hibiscus. Hibiscus tea is, man, it tastes so good, y'all. It tastes so good. And uh y'all see my bra where I'm trying to get uh but you see right here, see, and the bags are not dyed. You know, most of the bags that's dyed, y'all, uh It's white. They white. Okay. And that means that the bags are dyed. I'm not saying it's not a good tea, but if you're gonna get something, then get something that's really, really worth having. Okay. So yeah, right there. This helps with blood pressure. It helps with circulation. It helps with your heart. It helps to burn fat. It helps with inflammation. Hibiscus is thunder. Okay, so it comes in a pill as well, and it comes in tinctures. So if you ever need something like that, look it up. It's a flower. You can actually go to the particular herbal store. They might have the flowers itself, and they'll know what part of the flower to give you, so you can make your tea that way. But when you go and get these teas, it should be flowers on the inside of the bag because this is a flower. Okay, this is a flower. So yeah, that's what I wanted to just let you all know. Like I said, uh, it's called, they called it, if you look it up, it's called Buddha Benefits, okay? Buddha Benefits. It's 100% recycled and recyclable carton. It's unbleached tea bags and clean ingredients. So if you're going to pay some money to get a tea to benefit your health, get the best teas. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you can't afford all that, then take your happy hips to K. Roger, aka Kroger, and go in that TL and get you what you can until you can do better. Okay. Now we ain't gonna sit up here and act like, yeah. So just get your little happy hips on over there and get you some good old tea and take it for whatever reason you're taking it for. Okay. So was that it? Was that all I was gonna say today? I just wanted to come on here and reiterate y'all what we talked about today. Don't force your love on nobody. Okay. Be careful who you connect with as far as energy is concerned. Do not match people's energy, match people's effort. If there's no effort given to you, don't give none to them. Save your effort and your time and your love for somebody that appreciates you. Okay. Somebody that shows you appreciation. We getting too old and things is happening too quick with all this war and stuff. You don't know what's gonna happen. I ain't got time to convince you that I care about you. I don't have time for all that. You either gonna be grown enough to know, or are you gonna dismiss yourself from me and let me go on and be around grown people where we can uplift each other, because everybody needs to be uplifted. I ain't met not a person yet that don't care if somebody say something nice to them. Unless you just used to people just turn you down, talking down to you, saying you ain't about nothing and yah. Other than that, we need to uplift everybody we can. You never know what people go through when they log off his computer. Like when I went through my thing and they gave me a death sentence, I was still coming on here. I was still coming on here. Didn't nobody know except for 300, which was my mind at the time. Y'all, this is my phone. Nobody knew except for 300 at the time what my diagnosis was. And that's because he had talked to my husband, my kids knew him. So he was, he was connected to us. So he even, when I went to the doctor, I was on the phone with him and everything. So yeah, he's the only one that knew about that. Nobody else knew that I had been given a death sentence, that I had been was told that come March I would be out of here with the quickness. So talk to people who you can talk to. Talk to people who gonna uplift you and be there for you, and you ain't got to worry about a mad day and somebody coming out here telling all your business. Unbother Mimi and Miss, what is her name? Oh my God, I cannot believe I didn't get her. Oh my God, that's my boo too, and I can't believe her man. I was gonna say misunderstood, and that's not who I'm talking about. Anyway, she had dropped down in my chat the other day. Y'all was on her, and I was so happy to see her. When my husband was in the hospital fighting for his life and everything, honey, and then when they still had him hooked up and they gave me the thing that he was already gone, they wanted me to come pull him off that machine. Them two women, mama's problems, mama's problems, mother's problems, mama's problems. Anyway, them two women. Baby, they talked me off the ledge. Even when I was crying, they were still on the phone with me so I could cry. They didn't want me to be by myself. I never forget one day I went into this dark depression and my phone just kept ringing, kept ringing, kept ringing. It would stop and start back. One person would be Mama's Problems. It would be her. And the next ring would be Unbother Mimi. And then it would be, and then it would be, they was taking turns trying to get me. Finally, the phone bothered me so much. I said, hello. There she is. Hold on. Clicked over and brought the other one up on the phone. Okay, now we here. And I'm like, huh? No, you ain't gonna sit over and get depressed. Nope. You ain't gonna sit over and get out. No, we on this phone with you. It don't matter. And honey told me if I need them to hit to Kentucky, they was on their way. One lives in Atlanta, the other was in Virginia. She's like, I'll take a flight. You ain't gonna deal with this by yourself. Y'all, that means a lot to me. That meant a lot to me then. So I said, you know what? Because I told you I didn't like women because women was too catty and jealous. I got along better with men. But them two women, they restored my beliefs in females. And I said, I want to be to somebody what they were to me. Because they wouldn't let me deal with that by myself. They knew the previous year I had just lost my daughter to Erder. So now I'm losing my husband. So I was going bananas. But I was trying to deal with it over here because I had kids and grandkids and everybody was, so I'm trying to be strong for everybody else. And me, myself, slipping in quicksand. Slipping in quicksand. Don't know how I'm going to pull myself out, but I'm here for everybody else. Real mamas, real problems. There you go. But them women, they were there for me, and I never forget that. I never forget their acts of love. Never, 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 never. BBK. The BBK, when I lost my daughter, BBK came on her, honey, and prayed heaven down, I heard. And then when I went back, I heard a little bit of it. She, honey, who? When people are nice, they don't have to be nice to you. So stop some of y'all take that as if it just gotta be. No, it don't. When people show you some act of kindness, say thank you. When people show you some act of love, say thank you. And then don't be a vampire and just keep sucking it up. Give it back. Return it. I'm not rich right now. I'm not rich, but it's coming. Mind your business and drink your water. That's what we do over here. It's coming. But every now and then when I got a little extra, I'll cash out somebody. And I'll let them know it may not be much. But see, here's my thing. I watch how you receive my cash out. If you can receive my $2, the next time when I get 12, you might get that. And then if you can receive that next time, who knows? I might end up sending you 50. You never know. But if I see people who get cash out and get mad because people send them $2, $3, $4, $5. Are you kidding me? It's $2, $3, $4, $5 more than what you started with. And I don't have to give you nothing. So it trips me out when people get on that. I can't believe that's all you say. Are you serious? You know what? You know what? And let me shut up for people think I'm talking about them. And I don't have nobody in mind. I promise you, this is just rolling off the dome. This is just rolling off the dome. Be grateful in whatever season you're in. Be grateful. Be grateful that somebody thought about you. Because maybe you need some gas. And maybe right now I'm giving you $2. Who's to say that later on today you don't receive another cash out from somebody and they turn around and give you $10. Let me tell y'all something. One day I was off of her. Like I had ended my live and everything. All of a sudden my phone said ding. And I was like, okay, it must be my mama texting me. I'll look at it. So I remember about an hour later that my phone had done. I said, oh, my mama gonna get me. My phone when I looked, it was a cash out. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Now at that time, Creole needed gas. That thing came right on in. I went and got me a Subway sandwich and got me some gas. Sure did. And then prayed over and said, Lord, that person return it to them 100-fold. Because they thought of your servant, Lord Jesus. Okay? So, yeah, don't take things for granted at all. Because people don't have to be nice. They don't have to consider you. If I told you, I'm not going to tell it because I don't want to tell his business. I betray him. But when I tell y'all 300, he had my back for a while. He really did. Put like this, we had each other's back. Things happen. People grow apart. I ain't mad at him. I don't guess he's mad at me. People just grow apart. Things happen. Life happens. Sometimes people can't support you the way they want to. And you got to be okay with that. Life happens. I'm a mature enough person to tell you, you don't have to agree with me to be in my chat. I'm not childish, nor do I have an ego issue. You can come over here and we can disagree. Only thing I ask you, just don't be disrespectful with it. That's all I ask. It's people in the chat that don't get along. 2 people I know for a fact don't get along. But they be in the chat and they don't disrespect each other, nor do they disrespect me. That's why they can rock out. Everybody else run their thing their way. But me, I'm a grown woman, okay? 2 nickels, 55, going on 56 if the Lord delay is coming, okay? You don't have to agree with me to be over here. Well, it ain't no smoke about it. Maybe you haven't had the relationships or the situations I have. And I'm talking from my experience. Or maybe you have and I haven't. And you're talking from your experience. We have to learn how to let people be people, y'all. Okay? We got to learn how to let people be people. That's all I'm saying. JB. Anyway, but yeah. So anyway, y'all, I am getting out of here. I think my cup. I got an ice caramel coffee from McDonald's, y'all, and I think that ice done melted in it so much, it's just flavored ice water now. So I can't deal with it. I'm gonna dump it out. Gonna make me a real cup of coffee. I started to stop by Dunkin' Donuts. The coffee I get at Dunkin' Donuts is like $6.47. It's the largest they got. It's a signature mocha latte, and I blame y'all heard this and y'all let her know, okay? I blame Lolo for my Dunkin' Donuts addiction. Okay, it's her fault. I blame her every day. Lolo was driving to Dunkin' Donuts for caramel something extra caramel. Okay, so I started like, let me just try this caramel thing. And then I started getting hooked. And then I started graduating. So it's Lolo's fault. I will not take it. I will not say it's my fault because it's not. It's Lolo's fault. Lori the love bug Lolo. Okay? Y'all blame Lolo. Anyway, tonight I will be over there, not just me, but I think Lolo, Charlie, TC, somebody else. We will be over with a Pretty Chocolate Girl tonight, having a ball. I don't know what else she has set up, but I know every time I go over, I enjoy myself. We do. I think Just Read will be over at 2, if I'm not mistaken. But y'all just come through. Let's show Pretty Chocolate Girl some love, y'all. Because no matter how big you are on this channel, or on YouTube, you could still use support. Remember, you had to start somewhere, and that's why I'm getting mine out the mud. Again, those people that I named today that thought it not strange to give me an interview, you know what I'm saying? Oh, today, y'all, I believe it's the 6th year for Breonna Taylor's demise. Her mom is really going through, y'all. Y'all know I'm supposed to be interviewing her mother, right, Tamika? But her mother is really going through because y'all know they trying to reverse the policeman stuff and everything to where they don't go to jail and get no time for what they did to her. Okay, and we're still fighting there. We're asking everybody else to join the fight. Look up online and see where you can send your petition or your name or whatever, because it was her daughter that time. It might be you or yours or your mom some other time. Okay, because they're not really caring no more about us. We got to care about us. So again, Breonna Taylor, shout out to her. Give her a moment of silence, y'all. Like I said, it could have been one of us. It could have been one of us. And that was right in my city. My son was friends with Breonna. My cousin and Brianna's mother are best friends. She was instrumental in getting me this interview whenever she's ready. And like I told her, I understand. I'll wait on her. Unless the Lord take me away, I ain't going nowhere. This channel will still be here and the information will still be what it is. I'll wait on you, you know. And I always give Brianna this for me. Brianna, I'm sorry. I always give her this. She's the reason why I started doing more interviews. She is the reason why on her, because I loved how she used to do her interviews. I used to say she is great at interviewing. I love that. And I used to want to do it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to step out here and start interviewing. And then it all came full circle when I was able to interview her. When I was able to interview Brianna, it all came full circle. And I just thought, that day, like, wow, it don't take much to impress me like that. It don't, because when people, like I said, when people are nice to you, they don't have to be. So be grateful. Be grateful. So I got two more interviews set up of content creators. One, I already know y'all gonna be like, ugh, but I'm interested. I'm intrigued. When something intrigues me, I'm intrigued. And everything. So yeah, we'll be doing the things of the things. Y'all see. And then as soon as JB gives me a day that he's available, because JB also will be starting to do things on his channel, y'all. We are still gonna do a game night. Hopefully we can do that in April. But he will start doing things on his channel, I believe, in April, towards the end of April. So we want to support him as well, because he tries to support everybody and everything. And I'm just partial to the guy. I call him my little brother. So, whatever he need me to do, I'm going to do. So make sure we support him. ODS was in here. Please support his channel as well. Charlie Sitting in Love, support her channel. Melissa Scott Coffee Quiz, Auntie, support her channel, please. Miss T Velocity was here. Please support her channel. And anybody else's channel that I forgot that y'all saw drop down in here, please support them. Like I said, I don't know nobody say I don't need no support. I don't know nobody like it. Okay, So yeah, when it's genuine, we all love it. We all want it. Okay, we want more of it. All right. So anyway, I do love you guys again. Stay out of the mess. Stay out of the mess. Look at it, observe it, stay out of the mess. Now, when this is all said and done, I would love to interview Lemon. I doubt if he come over here for me to interview him, but I would love to interview him because my therapist had his own. And, even though I'm retired, you never forget. And I really would love to interview him. No judgment, just interview. I really want, because I think I understand some stuff. And everything. And so yeah, one day it'll happen if it's meant to be. All right, you guys, I love you. And remember, no matter what the test, always do your best.
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world, it's the season of the scale. Creole butterfly, spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Born to shine, leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe.
I do have a question though before we get out of here. I forgot. We was talking about what people do on here, what they do on here, and this is why they do it. Ask yourself this question. That's the question, y'all. What people do for money.
Make the girl smile. Energy. Crown sitting high. Royally receiving, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly.